A man spent 2 million yuan to hire an assassin, but the target of the assassination was himself. Although the boss was puzzled, she still sent the second-ranked assassin Old Black. He could kill any target within a kilometer, without causing them any pain. However, after Old Black received the target's photo from the boss, he decisively refused the assassination mission, because this person was no ordinary person, but the number one assassin, Nick. It turned out that Nick wanted the hitman to kill him, because he had recently been diagnosed with terminal cancer. Dying this way was somewhat regrettable, but dying at the hands of a hitman was the only way he could find peace. Moreover, if he died unexpectedly, his girlfriend would receive a large insurance payout. Seeing how desperate Nick was to die, the boss immediately sent out her ace in the hole, saying that midnight tonight would be his time of death. This made Nick very satisfied, and he left. He went to see his girlfriend immediately after returning home. His girlfriend thought it was a romantic date, but she never expected Nick to break up with her at that moment. After doing all this, Nick returned to his home. He unlocked all the doors in the house, and waited quietly in the living room for his time to come. He thought his time was up, but then his attending physician suddenly called, saying that the lab had mixed up the records, and that the person with cancer was actually someone else. Upon hearing this, Nick panicked instantly, because there were only 4 minutes left until midnight. Little did he know that a group of young people had already arrived downstairs. They were the most formidable assassination squad in the assassin world, and they always completed their missions with ease. They walked straight toward Nick's house. What's worse, Nick had just thrown away all the weapons in his house. This meant he could only fight the squad members with his bare hands. At the leader's command, the subordinates immediately began searching for Nick. At this moment, Nick was hiding in the shadows, quietly waiting for them to come to their deaths. The red-clothed guy launched a series of kicks, but this damage was no threat to Nick. In the end, he was thrown flying by Nick. The red-haired girl rushed over to help, but she was no match for Nick either. The red-clothed guy flew into a rage, charging forward to fight Nick to the death. But the next moment, Nick broke his leg, and he was thrown flying again, with 2 of his men dead. The boss had no choice but to send a swordmaster, but before 2 rounds had passed, the swordmaster was knocked to the ground by Nick. The red-haired girl saw this and prepared to charge forward, but Nick had no intention of engaging him, because before the assassin squad arrived, he had already installed bombs in the house. Thus, Nick easily disposed of the assassin squad. Next, how will Nick face the assassins that follow?